Day 26 in America. My coworker smiled and said, "Hey Ben, you should come to my friend's barbecue this weekend." And I panicked instantly, because where I'm from, an invitation means you must go. In America, an invitation means you can go, but you're also allowed to say no. My brain couldn't process that kind of freedom, so I started overthinking like it was my full-time job. The next problem was preparation. I Googled, "What do you bring to an American barbecue?" And Google basically told me to bring half the supermarket: chips, dip, drinks, dessert. I asked a friend what Americans like, and he replied, "Just bring yourself." That sentence sounded extremely suspicious to me. Like, are you sure? So I decided to bring something safe, a box of cookies. Then I remembered allergies exist, and I panicked again, because in my head I was already imagining someone being allergic to cookies and me getting canceled in a backyard. When I arrived, it looked like a movie scene. String lights, music, and someone grilling like they were born for it. The host, Mark, smiled and said, "Hey, you made it. Welcome." Then he went for a hug. I froze for half a second, because hugs in America happen fast. I hugged back awkwardly, like I was holding a fragile laptop. Then someone offered me a drink, and a guy named Tyler yelled, "Bro, beer?" I said, "Water is good," and he replied, "Respect, hydration king." I was shocked. Nobody made fun of me. They actually praised me.
This country is confusing. Inside, small talk started immediately. "Where are you from? What do you do? Do you like it here? What's your favorite food?" I answered politely, but inside my brain was sweating. Because when you're new, you don't know how much to share. You don't want to sound sad, you don't want to sound weird, you just want to sound normal. That's the hidden struggle, learning a new language and also learning a new version of yourself. Then I finally reached the food table. Burgers, hot dogs, potato salad, and something called mac and cheese that looked too happy to be real. I took a bite of the burger and whispered to myself, "This is good, but why is it sweet?" And that's when I realized America puts sugar in everything, even food, sometimes even life. At one point, I stepped away from the crowd to breathe. I stood near the fence, and an older neighbor, Miss Parker, walked over with kind eyes. She asked softly, "You okay, honey? Big crowd?" I said, "Yeah, just adjusting." She nodded like she understood without needing a full explanation. Then she said, "It takes time, but you're doing great for showing up." And I won't lie, those words hit me, because sometimes what you miss isn't your country. What you miss is being understood without having to explain yourself. Later, Tyler started telling a loud, stupid story. Nothing deep, just harmless nonsense. Everyone laughed, and for the first time, I laughed too. Not a polite laugh, a real laugh. And that's when I felt it. I don't need to become American overnight.
I just need to belong a little more than yesterday. When I went home that night, I wasn't the life of the party, and I wasn't a social genius, but I did something harder. I showed up. And honestly, that was the win.